She might have ran for a couple years, but they got her. So thank you, God.
The mother accused of putting her son's body in a suitcase and leaving him in the woods has been arrested after nearly 2 years on the run. This is Wave News at 11. I'm John Bull. Deshaun Anderson's son, Cairo Jordan, was found dead in a suitcase in the woods of Washington County, Indiana. She was finally arrested Thursday after she was recognized out in L.A. The arrest is bringing closure to a community that welcomed him with open arms. Wave News reporter David Ochoa talked with two women who've been fighting for Cairo before anybody even knew who he was.
Yeah, before anyone knew his name was Cairo, and even before he was given the adopted name of Angel, the Washington County community took on the 5-year-old boy as one of their own. And now their attempts to shed light on the case has paid off. On April 16, 2022, a 5-year-old boy was found dead in a suitcase by Jeffrey Meredith as he was hunting for mushrooms in the woods near New Pekin, Indiana.
When I opened that suitcase and I seen that little feller, his eyeballs, it was like he was screaming to me, help.
The discovery shook the Washington County community. Soon after, there were several vigils for the unknown boy. One of them was held at a park in New Pekin, put together by Janet Irk and Yvonne Casey.
We just want to make sure that he's not forgotten, and he will never be, and I won't stop talking until they get justice for this little boy.
The vigil was just the beginning for Casey and Irk's quest to get justice for the 5-year-old. But they weren't the only ones involved in adopting the boy. The entire Washington County community came together. He was given a name at his funeral they held for him.
This unknown angel has been adopted and beloved by Washington County. So Angel is what we will call him.
At first, there was no name on the headstone Corey Churchman made for him. But soon, the world learned his name, Cairo Jordan. And thus, Churchman added his name to mark his resting place in Salem.
When you have two young boys and you're here doing this for this young man, it'll get you.
Cairo's mother, Deshaun Anderson, is accused of killing him, putting him in the suitcase, and then dumping him in the woods with help from Don Coleman. Coleman was arrested in October 2022 and pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit murder. But Anderson remained on the run. That is, until Thursday.
These officers, investigators, apprehended DeJuan Anderson last night without incident in Arcadia, California.
Police say a concerned citizen gave investigators information that led to Anderson's arrest.
A huge milestone, a day that we're very happy that we've come to at this point.
Nearly 2 years after that small vigil in the small town, Casey and Irk are finally getting their closure.
It's a happy day. Happy tears were coming.
Once Casey heard the news, she called Cairo's dad.
He didn't know whether to cry or jump for joy, and I said, let us just do both, so we did.
Years of making shirts, hosting vigils, and doing what they can to keep Cairo's story alive. And now, all the mysteries are close to being uncovered.
Everybody needs somebody. And he must have just told us, hey,
I need y'all.
Yep.
Here we are.
Everyone who played a part in this story, from Casey and Irk to Churchman, are happy Cairo might finally get justice and be able to rest in peace. David Ochoa, Wave News.
Thanks, David.